All right, here you go. The starting 6 for the defending champions, National University. Now with Lila del Castillo, of course, Nicole Reyes, these new De La Salle players.
Work better on the things that you didn't do well on, but nothing to dwell on too much. Really just getting back on your feet.
And what about a team like National University that has no loss? I'm sure there's still a lot of learnings for a team. You've been part of a team that now in the PVL that, you know, continues to win, but there are still some learnings from that, right?
Yeah, honestly, with a team like NU, it's about handling that pressure. It's not easy holding on to that 7-0 record and coming into the next round.
But we got to talk about that Eliza Solomon-Shavana Laput matchup. Already one-on-one earlier in the first rally of this match. The push, the pickup, the set. Laput, Canino sends it over for a free ball. Lamina chooses Solomon! 2 straight points. Hampered by injuries in the past, but looking healthy. This girl, Aliyah Malaluan, over received. That's sent back. We talked about the blocking of LaSalle.
What makes them looking like that
For
now?
sure, yeah.
Well, playing for him, he really has a system. From spacing to where your attacks are.
Lila del Castillo serving. Bella receiving. Mata!
You see how fast Lamina sets the ball to that be quick. That's on purpose. Part of the system.
Yep.
His counter-attack is designed for everybody to be involved.
Povito with the dink. Ardio. LaSalle asking for a double contact. Non-given. Laput on the right pin. Ardio, secondary setter. Solomon denied. Mata. Belen! And the stare down. Feeling or facing the pressure head on. This is your Is It In You moment of the game. Fueled by Gatorade. It's just going to get better. And that's what we're seeing for
yeah, I believe she's #1 in setting in the stats and is on track to receive her second best setter award.
If
and
she keeps it up, yeah.
Keeps it up. Honestly, it's not far from happening.
Yep.
It's their next
weekend,
game.
yeah. A product, of course, of all the team standings. That's what happens in the second round, as you know. Courtesy of Bella, and like we said, she does it all for NU. She receives, she digs, she blocks. Ila was just such a tremendous player that you make an exception.
At that height, yeah.
Laput with the serve. De Leon with the up. Canino recoils. Sent back. Good dive by Malaluan. And the dump by the rookie. Leave the UAAP after this year, and the one thing they want to do is go for that back-to-back. Soreño looking for coverage, didn't get it.
She went for a 4.
De Leon. Malaluan, cross-court. Doug. Lamina to the middle. Canino was there, but De Leon tried to get it. Communication, very important in the game, but it's also very noisy here.
No, it looks like they just addressed it.
Couple of players that need some seasoning as the season goes by, of course. Laput again! Look at that extension! Oh! You'll get every point that you can get.
You do what you get to do with your body.
What a serve! And they get a free ball out of it. Solomon, right at the corner, fires a winner. Then the next year they bring Coach Norman Miguel, they win. And I don't remember where a team won a championship and then they switch a head coach.
Yeah.
And of course, the jury is still out there.
Time to stay engaged and focus. In her own words during timeout earlier, girls, tuloy-tuloy lang natin yung ginagawa natin at tulong-tulong lang kada pagkakataon. Because for Captain Bella, being dialed in, being connected and pushing past their limits as one team will bring them a win. Again.
Reyes with a one hand. Chance to counter here for NU. Alinsun puts it away.
Finding the hole through that block. Next one.
And she's got a magnetic smile too when she gets one going. Belen saw that a mile away. Now these are the things that Nicole, not telegraphing these things. Ito kitang-kita na ni Belen. A defensive block brought to you by... But she can score. She's the number 6 scorer of the league.
Well, she's fast, she's smart, you know, and all these things really that she contributes to the team from non-statistical stuff like her leadership.
Correct.
Space out a lot, which confuses the blockers a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And they're very efficient too, including that girl, by the way, with that dink ball. Laput, second only to somebody on the other side of the net, Vange Alinsug. So we're really for the double sub for National University, or down 3, 11-14. Bono with the dig. Paniki on the right side. A national team player announces her entry. Pride of San Enrique, Negros Occidental.
You know, when that was new, the timer, my side eye would always hit. I would panic.
Oh, look at that. No panic there from Angel Canino. So Belen continues to serve. De Leon was up for it. Canino did not like the set. Hey.
With the help of the net.
Why not? He'll take it.
Yeah.
In the hands of Malaluan. Belen with a perfect pass. Gets the pass back. Look at her go.
Happy with that. I think because you're at 2 spikers and your middle commits to the middle, that's a tough break for you.
Great job by Mai. Reyes. Pumatong si Canino, and that will do it for set number 2. Trying to get the other team out of system right away, obviously.
Easier for blockers, easier for everyone.
Right. Nothing's going to be easy for this matchup for sure now. 1-on-1. That's Rodriguez keeping it up. Laput on the right pin, dug by Lamina. Chance to reset. Canino on the other side. Oh, she sends that home for all. I think in terms of competitiveness, di na natin maki-question both teams, both coaches. What makes this rivalry also click as we look at the Cetaphil fast serve. Sensitive Skin leads 15, Essential Ceramides. What a matchup today. Laput and Solomon, Belen and Canino. That is her first ace of the year.
13?
Yeah, Cetaphil pass serve again. Sensitive Skin needs 15 Essential Ceramides. Back inside the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Counter attack by Belen. Oh boy, she put a little mustard on that one. 9-7. LaSalle scampering here. Free ball. What will Lamina do? Laput. Oh! Other coaches as the sophomore now gets ready. 9-all. Belen with a hit out.
Very emphatic of how they correct and look into that detail.
And again, that's pretty much like sacred in the LaSalle playbook. Laput with a push. Solomon counter-attack. What a spot for Eliza Solomon for her 13th point. High-level exchanges here. Always ready. 3-point lead. Laput. Dug by Lamina. Belen.
Oh! With the stare down.
Back to 3, the lead. Dig pass. Laput finds a way. Lamina jump set. Off the rebound. Nobody home. That's a 4-point lead now. Credited for that one. Misreceived again. Malaluan goes long for that one. Wow, what a get by Hardio. De Leon, dig pass. Hit out by Shivana Laput. Hard to tell from our angle. Shivana easily takes that ball. Malaluan. Off the combination play. Gets it off the hit out. Sharp serve. But Belen handling it. Then gets the pass back. The fray on this third set as Canino gets it back. She does her own.
Slow stare down through.
That's our unofficial score.
Unofficial count.
All part of the fun. And another one. Scrambles, ups. We've had it all here in this match. Laput continues to fire away. 15 points. The Pilipinas Live app and the UAAP Varsity channel on Signal TV. Fourth set underway. What a dig by Lamina. Counter-attack here. Lamina ready for Solomon. And first point will go to NU.
Now completely looks like she has the hang of it.
Right. Jen, of course, was part of that team trying to defend the championship, which they lost to De La Salle University.
And there down and saw and was concerned about Laput.
Yeah, like we said, as we look at this defensive block, these are competitors, but they're friends.
And you're always going to be concerned.
Correct, yes. You
no
don't want
injuries on any side.
No. Provido has been active as of late. That will be her 8th point.
He also continuously reminded them to enjoy the game and stop pressuring themselves. He pointed out to the team how important momentum was, telling them to stop rushing and calm down. He also said to them that they should not join the tempo of NU and are in control.
And that's the reason why they want to slow down the ball, so that you have that time to read.
Probably, yes. And you really see La Salle has always produced smart, effective players. And now I understand why. Because they're trained this whole time to really think off their feet.
Alinsug denied at the net. Well, it says 9 there. That's an ace.
Make it 10. Yeah, and our unofficial count for Bella and Canino is at 3-2, right?
Ganun na ba?
Yes.
3-2 na ba? They're in Pangilinan.
4 of which is blocks, right?
Yeah, you're right. 4 from the blocking. Laput pulls!
Double block disregarded.
They see the floor from a nice vantage area and look at that defense. Ano sabi nila, the best attackers, they take a picture in their mind and then they all of a sudden, like your teammate Tots, diba? All of a sudden pulling like that and then pulls back and then a tip ball. Solomon.
Beautiful set.
Reyes. Canino drives the corner.
Better set also from Miko Reyes. Then setting it to the open spiker.
Look at that. Just the right wrist action from Canino to get that ball. Good serve again. Lamina opens up to Belen. Belen goes cross. You know, you saw how Erin made sure she was on her side there.
Yes.
Elaragas now comes in for DLSU for Coach Ramil. Putting in some newbies just to change the pace of this game as Angel Canino paints the line with a long ball.
But admirable, really, just even that trying to lift that energy.
Right.
Carrying that load is tough.
Belen with another smart one off the left hand of Provido. And LaSalle come back here, or will NU keep their distance and keep their dominance? Canino. Hardio keeps it in play. Lamina calling Vanjie out. Reyes back to Angel. Namumursyento na si Nicole. Eliza on the right pin. Rolls it to the other side. The chase. Roterta just sends it in.
It's inside.
Right on the line. Why not?
And LaSalle needed that point. Even for just 1 point, he wants to put a full front for a good block.
Safer serve by Belen this time. Canino on the right side. Off the deflection. Solomon on the tip. Scramble for LaSalle again. Hardio. Lamina chooses Panique. Wide on that one, claiming that there was a touch.
Oh, and looks like there might be one.
Yeah, the referee
Canino not
Espartero.
arguing, yes.
And Canino not arguing the call. You will remain unscathed here